Well, let's do this. I want to speak to you guys about not doing our best, but instead doing what's required. I noticed that when people say, I did my best, and keep in mind I was like this, usually it comes with something. So, when you say, I did my homework, but it's not correct, but I did my best, but it's not correct, but you don't understand, I spent 6 hours doing this, I did my best. And when you look at the homework, quote unquote, the homework assignment was draw 3 circles and then write underneath of each the circles. Just write hello, hello 1, hello 2. That's it. That's the homework. But if you try and alter all the fonts that you can write in that assignment, you go to Google and you search up like so many different fonts, and by doing that you're wasting like 1 hour doing that. And then you go there and then you start coloring and painting the circles, and then you start changing the fonts of the letters because you might think it looks cooler. But the whole point of the assignment was to draw 3 circles and write circle 1, circle 2 underneath each circle. So even though you might have the best intentions, but you didn't complete the assignment. So the homework was do these 3 simple things. And what you did was 7 different complex things. And this is doing your best, not doing what's required. Why is this a problem? This is a problem when we start to excuse ourselves and also to not take the accountability, especially when we are working with someone, and we use this type of framework to say that we were fucking lazy or that we didn't know what to do, and instead of calming down, reflecting and analyzing the situation and then prioritize and execute the task at hand. Instead, first of all, we can be lazy and simply not completing it. Then we can circle around it and start imagining scenarios and complicating the simple task by drawing with so many colors the circles and searching for different fonts because it's very beautiful. The task was do these simple things, okay? When we start to excuse ourselves and the work of others, which is very disrespectful, by the way, with saying that, and the excuse is, I did my best, you have to understand that if the other person is a serious person and truly wants to push things forwards, and actually, the person might be like better than you, might be a level up on the hierarchy, at which you have to command more respect in order to grow and have and earn the respect of said person. So by doing that, you are burning your reputation first, and that's very important because your reputation is everything. Without your image, without the people knowing that you are capable and you are respectful of you, others, and their work, you will not go far in life. That's what I learned. Keep in mind that I was that person before. I excused myself with, I did my best, but we need to understand that we need to do what's required. So if we do what's required, what's going to happen is things are going to become easy. Because the answer is actually very simple. If someone assigned a homework and the homework was this, draw 3 circles and write these 3 simple things underneath each and every circle. If you simply like take a paper and draw 3 circles and then write down circle, circle 1, circle 2, and then that's it. You see? You see what happens? It's like easy. But what happens is, I think it's, and I've seen a lot of people speaking about this on YouTube, on Rumble, and other platforms, like people that are more intelligent and more knowledgeable and have more experience than me speaking about this. That's how we actually learn. I don't know if you knew this, but maybe do that. So what they say is our brain is an evolutionary like a part of the psychology of the human species, which is basically we have the propense to complicate things that are very simple, because we actually conceive in our brains that we actually did more work because it's quote unquote complicated. So instead of simply, what the fuck is this? All right, there's music on the background. I think my neighbors are gonna draw some circles today. But where was I? Yeah, okay, we are fucking complicated. Yes, that's it. Especially women, but send me to jail. It's easier. So if we do not complicate things, it will be simpler, you know? Because it is very normal. I do this a lot of the times, and that is why we need to remind ourselves instead of learning. So it's not an education issue, it's an application issue. Our brain is evolutionary programmed by evolution. Yeah, that's the correct frame. 2, so our brain is programmed evolutionary to complicate things, and it's because we need to survive. So, like a lot of years ago, thousands of years ago, we needed to run from lions and hunt our food to eat. That seems very simple, and yeah, it's a survival mechanism, because if you cannot eat, you will be hungry, and if you have to run from lions, you will have literally zero time to, first of all, complain, and second of all, complicate things. So yeah, running away from lions and getting food to satiate your hunger and your family's hunger is very simple. It's 2 things. But if you start to become comfortable, like we are in the modern day, we might start thinking about the gender of the lion. Does this lion identify himself as something else, as a baby elephant, and that baby elephant might not run as fast as the lion, so I will not be able to not only provide for my family, but I will gain more time. So instead of running away from the lion, you know what I'm getting at with this? This is our brain thinking. Like, this is a very extreme point, but it illustrates, I think, very well our brain and how it functions. We can say this about going to the gym, for example. Yesterday you said you were going to the gym, and today you woke up and the first thing you do is go to your phone, and then you see like some video of some idiot speaking about resting. You need to rest a lot, and if you feel tired, you might injure yourself if you go to the gym. And now you have an excuse, because yesterday you said you go to the gym, but now you have someone on the phone saying that you can get injured, and now you are tired, and it's 5 a.m. and you said you wanted to go at 5 a.m., but now it's tired, and it's all of this fucking bullshit that all of us know. So I think the main lesson here is, instead of doing our best, just do what's required. Because in the end, if you have 10 tasks and if you do one very, very well and you give your best to that one, there's still 9 tasks to be completed. And if you do what's required, all of the tasks are completed, you know? So which one of these scenarios is the best scenario? Of course it's the second one, because you get a ton of more shit done than if you just think about a lion's gender.